All right, this video, Coco, 14 weeks old. The first time I've ever put an electronic collar on her. She has not been trained prior. This dog is being raised by me for somebody else. It's part of our puppy raising program. So the thing I want you to look at is 16 minutes unedited, uncut. If you're into training or you have a dog or whatever it is, this is very important. You're gonna get a lot of stuff out of this. I want you to pay attention to how the dog starts when we first go out there, how the dog recognizes certain things or difficulty with understanding what I'm asking for. And then I want you to see the results at the very end and then listen to what I'm explaining to you along the process. And I want you to step out of your comfort zone for just a minute. And I want you to start thinking about the things that I'm showing you in real time, uncut, unedited, and the results that come from it. The reason why I'm telling you to step out of your comfort zone is because this defies everything everybody says that has to take place with dog training. Hope you enjoy the video. All right, we got Miss Coco here. Today is the 13th. I'm doing this just so people can see. Monday, October 13th, 4:27. So we're documenting the time it takes to get these puppies going. Come here. See if your collar's even on. Yep, we're on. Good deal. All right, little girl. Up here, come here. That's a good girl. Same thing, if they start jumping up, I'm just helping them down so they don't trip and fall to the best of my ability. It's hard to keep them on the ground. Come here, up, up, up. Good job. Make sure you don't fall. Good job. And so all we're doing is we're just going up and over objects. Come on. Getting on objects. Hey. Getting off of objects. No order or sequence. This is just stuff we do with them from the get-go as puppies. We always have them bring everything to the beds. That way they never have trouble getting on or going through objects. You can see she's already starting to get up here. Come on. Ooh, good girl. Come on. You already know how to walk between my legs. Huh? Good girl. Helping her down so she doesn't fly off. We're gonna start to go to the bed and then we're gonna hit the treadmill. She thinks we're going there. We're just changing things up, but we're actually gonna go back to, come on, the bed. And so everyone's always like, well, how does the dog know what they're supposed to do? Don't you have to reward them and mark it or whatever it is? No, it's just programming. So if every day I walked in here and I brought her straight to the treadmill and put her on the treadmill, eventually what would happen is she would just come in the front door and just run straight to the treadmill because she already knows what's next. It's the same reason why dogs get up and run to the front door when someone knocks. They don't understand what it is at first, but every day someone knocks at the door, every time, even if it's only once a month, the dog starts to see that everybody in the house stops what they're doing and gets up and runs to the door. So that's what I call influence. No one really talks about influence in dog training. They just talk about rewards, consequences, pressure, release, terminal markers, rewards, punishments, like all this crazy stuff where we're stuck and we don't realize that just the way that we walked, the way that we do things causes specific responses. So I just changed her behavior by changing my behavior. That's all it is. If I want to speed up, I speed up. If I want to slow down, I slow down. You know, and so this is the thing. Everyone's like, well, let's just show. It's because you got toys underneath your arm. Well, they're paint rollers. They're not really toys. But we use them as toys. So I guess they are toys. So I'm going to get rid of these. Come on, pop, pop, pop. And you're going to see the same thing happen over and over again. It doesn't matter what it is. Come here. Good job. And people may say, well, there's no distractions. There's plenty of distractions. There's doors, there's chairs, there's people. There's a person following me around the room with a camera. She hasn't gone to this person one time yet. Not saying she won't. But that's the point I'm making is this isn't because I just have toys underneath my arms. This is she's just used to when I go places, I go and she follows. Good girl. Here, here. We're gonna go on and off, on and off, and then people are gonna be like, well, you put your hands in food or whatever it is. No, I'm using parts of my body to indicate where I want her to be at. Come on. So now we're gonna speed up, we're gonna slow down. We're going to speed up, we're gonna change direction. We're gonna speed up, we're gonna change, we're gonna walk slowly. She gets on slowly. We're gonna take off fast. We're gonna slow down. Come on. Good girl. We're gonna speed up. We're going to change, slow down, up. We're gonna invite her up. That's a good girl. She's a lot more confident than her sister in these areas. Her tail doesn't go down every time you touch her. We're gonna present the bed. We're gonna move around on the bed, helping her out. So we just get her used to moving on the bed. We're gonna bring her off the bed, up and over the bed. So all this is just repetitions of follow me, move with me. I'm not worried about teaching a heel because the dog's not even really sure how to stay with me yet. Once the dog's understanding how to stay with me, and you already see day one, it's like going through the roof. So now we'll start bringing some toys out. All right, and I just wanted to make that point so people can see that I'm not getting these responses because I'm holding toys. Come on. So now we're gonna go back into grab toy and bring to me to an object. So she goes up, 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 up. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. I help her out. We come right over, we go straight to the object. That's a good girl. We got people walking in and out of the room, leaving. There we go. We toss again. We go to another object. Come on. Yeah, good girl. Helping her down easily. We're gonna go right back up and over. Good job. I'm gonna make her lose it. Toss it. Yeah. We're trotting over here. Guess where we're going now? So now I'm conditioning retrieves day one with remote collar work, getting her to pick up items and return to a spot. So now we're going to start getting her super amped up and then calming her down. So, and we stop. Super fast. And we stop. So she learns how to start and stop. So in these cases, we're having fun with the toys, which is rewarding to the dog and rewarding to myself because I like to play with dogs. But we're also making sure that we're using these toys as distractions versus rewards. That's super important. All right, so we're gonna go over here. Good. On the bed, great. We're gonna bring her off the bed. Good job. Fetch. Hey, pop, 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 pop. Not her shoe. Come here, fetch. Yeah! Pop, 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 pop. And right back to the bed. Good job. So I'm doing this on purpose so you guys can see. I'm not asking her to sit. I'm not asking her to get on the bed and get a toy. I'm doing it in opposite. I'm telling her to go get her toy, her reward, and then do something with it. So I'm not asking for anything right now. So that way people can see this. I'm taking the toy. Yeah. Good job. And we'll make it even worse. Out. The second she gets on the bed, we're going to take it from her. So that way people don't get stuck in the mindset of, well, yeah, because you play with her on the bed. No, I take it from her when she gets on the bed. So in all reality, she should get the toy, run away from me, and never bring it there and avoid me because of that. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Ready? Fetch. Yeah! Immediately out of her mouth. Come on. So the reason why I'm doing this is I want people to see that, you know, as much as you watch and you see me have toys, or you see me play tug with my dog, or you see me do stuff, if you look a little deeper and you pay attention to what I'm saying, not just watch the dog, which I know it's hard. I do the same thing too, like I just watch the videos and I'm just watching the dog, but then I go back and watch the people. I go back and do all the other stuff. But it's hard when you get stuck in these things that you see and what you're used to seeing. But I want people to know that I'm actually using toys as a distraction to proof behaviors, not reward behaviors. Okay, so same thing. Fetch. Come on. So get your toy. Come on, up, 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 up. And bring it to me where I ask you to go, not get your toy because you sat on the bed. Good job. Yay, good job. Out. Fetch. Come on. Good puppers. That's a good girl. Yeah. Out. And yes, I understand I'm telling her good girl. We can get into that if people have questions about, well, you told her good girl, so that's praise. It is praise. But I've never met a trainer that advertises themselves as a good boy, good girl trainer. Like, well, how do you train dogs? I just tell them they're a good boy or good girl. It would never be considered a high value reward. It would never be considered something a trainer would recommend for somebody to give their dog to encourage. That's your spit, homie. The behavior to continue happening. So, again, this is just an educational video, and this is, I don't think I said, did I tell them who this was? It's Coco. She's 14 weeks old. She'll be training with us for 6 months. A buddy of mine who's an awesome person, I won't say his name yet until he gives me permission, or maybe he doesn't even want me to. It's not a big deal for me. But he does amazing stuff in the scent detection world. And he asked me to raise a dog for him and get it ready for some work, some really important, amazing work that he's got going on. I can't wait to see what he does with it. It's super cool. But that's what's going on with her. So you're going to see her being raised. It's a new service that we offer for people. We select the dog for you based off of what your needs are. We have breeders. We're working with breeders that can provide and produce the dogs that we're looking for your lifestyle. And no, it's not like, you know, you just go put your money in and they give you the puppy you want. We just have specific people that we're working with that we're more guaranteed to get the dog that we're looking for the most part. And if it doesn't work out, then we don't give you that dog, we get you a different dog. But yes, we raise the dog for what you need it to be. But it's pretty cool. So, but anyways, 14 weeks old, will be 15 weeks on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday. This is what I mean by they just jump off everything. So, today's first day on remote collar. So you're just getting to see it all right now. That's a good girl. Fetch. Come on. Up, 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 up. Who's a good girl? All right, we could even change it. You ready? So we can get like, and I know that I've seen the people do this too. So just to make the point obvious, you're a bad dog. Come here. And then she runs away, right? So watch. We'll do this again. Ready? Oh, you're horrible. You're ornery. We're taking you to the pound. You're no good. So me just talking to her, she doesn't understand anything. So that's what I mean by just me telling her good girl. Come here, bad dog. It doesn't mean that's like making her super happy or whatever it is. I'm just pointing out that me talking to her, people can consider a reward all day. I would not consider it a reward that would put something into the dog to make the dog want to keep doing the same behavior again. Not like people would do with a toy or with food or whatever they call it. I hope that makes sense. You're a good girl. Come on, pop, pop, pop. So, and we can do this all day because it's not based off of desire for food. Pop, 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 pop. It's not based off of desire for toy. All right, it's just you moving and relaying information through movement. I can control which way she wants to turn. We're going to turn her this way. We're going to turn her this way again. We're going to turn her the other way. We're just going to stop. All right, I'm going to make her move backwards. I'm going to get her to move forward. I'm going to get her to turn again. So all this stuff makes it very easy. I'm going to indicate to the bed without me going all the way to it. I just take my foot and put it up there. So I'm relaying information to her. I keep dropping this one. I'm relaying information through her with my body, telling her what it is that I'm asking for. That's how she's learning it. She's not learning because I'm sitting here, click, yes, good, for 55 hours trying to get her to get on this bed. So, hey, you're not doing anything at all. You get your toy. So, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, here's another one. You did so good. Yay, good girl. But anyways, little Coco, crazy girl, and she's got crazy in her. We don't, just so everybody understands, I talk about this too. I don't teach by getting the dogs crazy. So people are like, I don't see any drive, I don't see any commitment. No, I don't want the dog to go nuts. This girl, this is one of the ones I returned at first because I was like, she got a lot in her. She got some fight in her, that's for sure. So I don't need to add to that. I actually need to teach her how to control it and be a good dog.